Our first two stops on this show are two unique neighborhoods in Nashville. The first one is well known as a haven for antique lovers. But on a recent afternoon there, we also discovered it's a place where you can find everything from a trendy new coffee shop to a legendary music venue. It's about the most eclectic intersection in town. Where else can you find a first-class comedy club, legendary music venue, and an amazing assortment of stores full of antiques and other cool old stuff? In fact, this strip's been called the Antique District of Nashville. So stands to reason our first stop should be a shop that's been at it since 1976. Rick and Debbie Cavender have run the Cane-Ery since they opened the place in 1976. To be in this business that long, you gotta truly appreciate the subject matter.
You have to love it and appreciate it, and the nice thing about the buying and selling of it is not necessarily what you always buy, but you always got in the back of your mind, wonder who owned this, because we have a lot of furniture in our house that we've kept over the years, and you just wish you knew more of the history of who had it.
Rick says staying on top of the trends is key to surviving in this competitive business. Remember how popular armoires were a few years ago? Nowadays, few folks buy them. What does sell today is antique office furniture. A lot of lawyers think they're cool. Then there are the conversation pieces like this. What's this? Well, it's a pie cabinet.
They apparently had them on a pulley system so they could let them down, open the doors, get what they need out of it, and pull it back up. It was just the main thing was just keep rodents out of it.
Even fine old furniture loses its knobs and hinges and such over the years, and well, here's a wall full of old hardware to help that out. And when a cane bottom chair bottoms out, well, there's a unique shop for that too. Many years ago, Rick learned the ancient craft of chair caning, mastering the various patterns that can transform a useless, bottomed-out piece like this into one that's just like new. This freshly finished chair has a popular checkerboard pattern.
And this pattern I'm doing here is called a herringbone pattern. You see, when you start getting towards the end, it starts getting a little tighter and all here.
No nails or staples or any hard.
Only in the beginning when you wrap it. We staple it as we wrap it. And then when I finish the job, I'll go back and pull all the staples out that I see.
Meanwhile, Debbie often shows do-it-yourself customers the basics of chair caning using a template for each step.
This is the first step. You always meet in the center, and then this is your next step going across this way. And this one is the last diagonal from left to right, and that's how you get the little hose. I'm going over the one going across and under the pieces going right to back.
Obviously, Rick and Debbie are still having fun after all these years, not only selling treasures from the past, but also restoring a lot of them as well.
A lot of the work we do is sentimental work, and you're always proud to do that for them.
If you feel like a little coffee break after all that shopping, well, there's a new place here on the block that offers a lot of different ways to give you your caffeine fix.
How you doing? Very well, thank you. How are you?
While the shops do, the decor of Roast Incorporated retains the building's old, comfy character, complete with exposed brick walls. The husband and wife team owners are Brad and Lisa Wood, who were well trained for their new careers in coffee.
We drank a lot of it.
Yes, both were avid coffee lovers when one day they decided to buy their own roaster.
We started roasting for friends and family, and they were like, you should sell it, you should sell it. And so, like anybody who's kind of naive, we go, oh, we should sell it. Yep, we're there.
When we buy coffee, we'll play with the coffee for a couple months before we'll bring it out. And during that couple of month period, it's us figuring out that particular coffee from that particular harvest, where's its best place in the roast profile.
Their counter menu has plenty of classic coffee and espresso drinks ready to serve. But Lisa insisted I try one of their pour-over coffees. At the special counter, they'll take your choice of beans and grind them for you before you take over, releasing all the layers of flavor.
And now we're going to wait 30 seconds. And during the 30 seconds, you're going to see the coffee blooming.
This would never work in a fast food restaurant, you know that.
Oh, well, it's not geared for that. This is geared for the coffee person who wants to take that time, and it's kind of an elegant, pretty way to make your coffee. Absolutely beautiful.
That's good. Worth the wait. Well, finally, there's even a first-class landmark music venue on this strip. Douglas Corner was opened in 1987, especially for aspiring Nashville songwriters and singers.
Let's buy a little time.
It all started in 1987 when music recording engineer Mervyn Luke bought the place and decided to create a music venue where aspiring songwriters could showcase their talents.
I tried to set up a venue that gave people an opportunity to play their music and sound good, have a good system, have a good room to play in, like a big stereo.
Tuesday is open mic night, attracting dozens of writers from miles around. And it's open to anybody who calls in and reserves a spot.
Hugo Center.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you got it.
Veteran writer Donnie Winters signs them in and mans the audio board to make sure each artist sounds their best.
Okay, Ace, talk to me.
Naturally, the dream is getting discovered, but the experience itself offers an intrinsic way to improve each writer's craftsmanship.
It should help you grow. You learn more about songwriting when you hear better songs, and it makes you want to write a better song. It's about studying what's the craft of it.
For customers, it's a chance to hear some free original music and just maybe a chance to hear some hit songs before anyone else.
I see new talent come, I see talent grow, I see people get record deals, I see lots of things go on that it's very satisfying.
Our first and our last in May.